Hey everyone, it's Jason from EskimoTV.net. Today, we're breaking down Weapons, a film that's equally creepy, mysterious, and unexpectedly hilarious. This is a movie that doesn't spoon feed its lore, so we're going to dive deep into Gladys's ritual powers, her motivations, and some unanswered questions that could make for an amazing sequel. And yes, we will talk about that ending that had me laughing way too hard. I will say that this video will contain spoilers, so if you have not seen Weapons, you should definitely go check that out before hearing what all I have to say in this video. You've been warned. Let's talk about how Gladys controls people. One of the film's biggest mysteries is how Gladys takes control of all of these individuals. From what we see, she needs an object personally owned by that person. For the principal, she gets his ribbons. For the kids, she has Alex collect their handmade name tags from school. Now, technically, when I first saw this, I was thinking that these tags belong to Miss Gandy's class, not the kid. They're class-owned things, but since the kids decorated them themselves, I think it counts as something that they personally owned. They personally created this name tag. So anyways, once Gladys has this item, she cuts herself and puts her blood on this branch from this black, portable, creepy tree-looking thing, and that's where this magic happens. This person becomes willingly to obey all of her commands. And this is how and why at exactly 2:17 a.m., all the kids suddenly leave their homes. She had all their items together and summoned them in what's basically a full-blown ritual spell. Let's talk about that portable tree for a moment. Speaking of that creepy tree that I mentioned, every branch Gladys uses seems to come from that portable tree that she brought with her. And this raises a lot of sequel-worthy questions, such as, is the power tied only to this tree? If the branches that are on that tree run out, is she powerless? Where did she even learn this ritual from in the first place? Was she ever just a normal person before going full witch mode? Those are all questions that spiraled through my brain as I was watching this film. What do you think? I would love to know your thoughts in the comments below. Let's talk about the hunt mechanic. One of the most disturbing things about her power is that she can set one person to relentlessly attack another. And it's not just mind control. The attacker somehow knows exactly where their target is, even without seeing them. An example would be when the principal instantly finds Miss Gandy at the random gas station despite having no way of knowing that she would be there. Let's talk about why Gladys decided to target the kids of this classroom. Gladys's first targets are Alex's parents. She demonstrates her power by making them stab themselves with forks and even tells Alex she could make them hurt each other or eat each other. Twisted doesn't even begin to cover this. At first, she seems frail and weak, maybe even near death when she first moves in with the family. Personally, I think she's ancient, maybe over 100 years old, and she's trying to stay alive. Kind of like Mother Gothel from Tangled, that's what this reminded me of. But instead of staying young and beautiful, she's using other people's vitality simply to stay alive. After controlling Alex's parents, Gladys realizes two people aren't enough to sustain her, so she orders Alex to get items from his classmates. And this is what eventually ends up boosting her health. Here's my theory. Controlling people doesn't just give her obedience, it transfers a little bit of their life force. After she gets all the kids under her control, her health stabilizes. She's strong enough to go to the school and talk to people. She hides all these kids in the basement, maybe to keep feeding off them over time and continue to get strength from them. Now, One of the biggest mysteries of the film is how salt works. Late in the movie, we see that salt lines are made, but their purpose is a bit confusing. When someone crosses a salt line, it causes someone that's under Gladys's control to attack. We see the officer attack Miss Gandy when she crosses this line of salt. The drug dealer attacks Archie. Alex's parents attack Alex himself, and Gladys warns Alex not to cross over the salt. And he does so because he's not sure what it will do. It makes me wonder why she sort of programmed the parents to attack him. It does seem that every person is sort of tied to attack one particular individual, but only when this salt is crossed. And it seems like Gladys has pre-assigned all of these people as targets, but the salt somehow keeps the attacker from being violent or from crossing that line unless the person that they've targeted crosses it first. After that, it doesn't matter. We see Alex's parent chase Alex through the house. It's possible maybe salt is harmful to these possessed people for only a certain amount of time until it's crossed by someone else, but the movie doesn't fully explain that. Maybe I'm missing something. I would love to know your thoughts about that in the comments below. Let's talk about why Gladys doesn't kill the kids. Interestingly, she never uses the kids to kill. She keeps them alive, possibly, as I said earlier, to preserve their strength for herself, but Alex flips the script using a branch linked to the kids. It has all of the things that belong to them, and she gets an item from Gladys herself to summon all of them against her. What happens next is brutal and hilarious. The kids chase Gladys through strangers' houses, breaking through glass, Walking Dead style, until they finally eat her. Yes, eat her. The ending is absolutely crazy. Gladys dies. Her spell is broken. Archie is freed. The kids are free from being under her spell. The attacks stop. However, throughout this film, not everyone made it out alive. We have the principal's partner that was attacked by the principal, the officer, the drug dealer, and of course, Gladys herself are all casualties. In the end, this is basically a dark, twisted Mother Gothel story. Gladys starts off just trying to survive, but when Miss Gandy gets too close to the truth, she turns to outright murder this teacher. They say curiosity killed the cat, but in this instance, curiosity almost killed the cat. Luckily for Miss Gandy, she made it out alive. Weapons work so well because it doesn't over-explain. We watch these rituals happen. We don't see anyone tell someone else how it works. We see the rules in action, and we're left with enough mystery to chew on long after it's over. We even see Alex learn just through watching Gladys to see how it all works. And in the end, that is what ends up saving him. He's able to perform one of his own rituals in order to stop Gladys's tyranny. What did you think about weapons? Did I miss anything, or did you spot a detail that changes like everything that I've said? Let me know. I've only seen this film once. I definitely want to check it out again. Let me know your thoughts in the comments because this one's packed with creepy little layers that I might have overlooked. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this explain video, please do me a favor and smash that like button. You can also consider subscribing to the channel if you want to see more videos like this in your feed. You can also check out my website, that's EskimoTV.net, for reviews from myself as well as other authors. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, this is Jason from EskimoTV.net.